I think Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, he's
Manny,
wonderful. I'd give him Man of the Year, I think, just for beefing up our hopes more.
Yeah, and yung work ethic niya, no?
Yeah, people laugh at him being Congress dahil wala raw ganito lang. He studies hard, he works very hard, and if his ring behavior tells us the truth, is he's compassionate and he's sporting, and that's more than you can say about many politicians.
And even for a brief moment in Congress, I think he was trying to be the factor that tries to reconcile people within Congress who are on two different sides.
Didn't he say na wag nang bananan si Gloria dahil may Truth Commission naman?
Oo. At saka, and he was saying, let's move on in our work. Otherwise, we're hijacked by all of these animosities. And I think that's what ordinary people would also say to Congress. Reduce your animosities and move on with your job. I think basically the ordinary people would share that kind of thinking with, and Manny said it. Nobody said it in Congress, but I think for us, you know, it's...
I wonder whether it has been said with a basic understanding of moving on. I mean, are we simply moving forward? Remember, we moved from Garci to Bidol. Remember that we moved from ZT to agricultural fertilizer scandal. This is not the idea of moving on.
Okay.
I think we should look back, and this brings us back to the Truth Commission. I mean, what effectively the court decision did, whether right or wrong, was to hinder truth-seeking, which we require this time. This is precisely why we elected Noy Noy. We are hoping, I'm sure, a lot of people are waiting in to see Noy Noy deal with those 9 years before him.
Okay, so when we talk about the Truth Commission, the Supreme Court, you want Carlos Cedron to dress up as
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga or Lady Justice Gaga.
Lady Justice Gaga.
Regarding
Lady Justice Gaga. The personalities who define 2010.
Apart from
apart from you, of course, no? And
Venus Ra. She came at a time when we were
that was
so
the day after
the day after the stage taking.
24.
Twitter was so stressful, so I had to leave Twitter and then came back when Venus Ra came and the Venus Angels, the shouting, the screaming.
Major.
Major. And then the third one, of late, I can only recall the Azkals.
Vietnam.
Yeah, so it speaks about the victories of the people, the resilience of a people despite the struggles. So I think
we focus a little bit too much on the negative. We have to celebrate. It's good enough.
But definitely we should be holding people accountable.
Yes.
We should not regress, but at least also relish the victories of a good people like us, a happy people like us. It's Christmas anyway.
One more thing for 2010 siguro, yung role that the net has done in changing the nation, diba? From the campaigns of the candidates in 2010 to how government makes decisions, no? Ang laki ng impact ng net, and ang bilis talaga. Yun nga, yung campaigns, tapos like recently, the impact on the tourism campaign, na-influence yung pag-change ng policy because of cyber activism.
Because of the net.
Although yun nga, it also has its drawbacks, like what Verhel said, no? It tends to put people in front of their laptops and computers instead of going out. No? But it really changes how we do things.
Yeah, makes the world smaller.
I just have an analysis, napansin ko lang. It's in 2010, ang magbigay sa atin ng pride internationally were specific individuals, like for example Manny Pacquiao. They have the Azkals, include Charice, and some other. These are individual Filipinos who gave us glory, internationally speaking. Then look at the other side. Incidents that gave us shame would be the hostage crisis, the Ampatuan thing, and so on and so forth. Lahat naman yan galing sa government. or administration. Para bang, shouldn't be the other way around? Shouldn't be the government doing things for the Philippines so that we can be proud of the Philippines? Parang it's individuals, not the administration. When I say administration, not only the presidency, down from top to bottom. Silang nagbibigay ng kahihiyan, yung individuals ang nagbibigay ng karangalan, and yet without any help from the government.
That's true.
Not a single help from the government, from Manny Pacquiao, from Charice, from including the Ascals.
Well, for Manny, maraming kasamang congressman.
Siya yata yung babalato
George,
Just a group. This group, the Morong 43, I think their story is just so poignant. During the elections until now, it does not only speak about the condition of a people, health condition among others, but also how strong they are, how tough until now. That's the problem because I think there was a good decision from the president yesterday. It was Human Rights Day, but I think the protection of human rights should be on a daily basis. It should not be during an observance like December 10. So, well, that means the government has to pay 500,000 on a daily basis to 43.
No, I'm certainly heartened by the presidential pronouncement favoring Morong 43. But then on the other hand, it was cancelled out by his pronouncement favoring China over an issue of human rights. I mean, this is the problem. And I can see, I can see some sort of balancing act there, which is definitely politics. So somehow, but of course, I'm glad that the pronouncement is there.
Ace, for you, defining personality for 2000.
Well, I think I completely agree with Direct Money. Yeah, it's our national government giving us shame, and there's our individuals who are giving us glories. When I was in Singapore in a security conference, when I was introduced as a Filipino, everybody in the back, I could hear them talking about the Luneta bus incident.
Ouch.
So my opening line was that I came from a country where we learn a lot from bad decisions. The August 23, I told them, is an example of a case, wherein bad decisions were made and there were no decisions were made. They said you have the best equipment, but you chose not to use it. You have the best people, you chose not to do it. So it's a series of faulty or absence of decision. So instead of them focusing on that incident in the tactical level, their next question was, so how many heads rolled? Then that's the time that I said, let's go back to my topic I'm going to present now. Because I cannot answer how many heads rolled. We talked, Rafi and I before, talk about heads rolling. But nothing happened. I realized that other countries, to them, giving punishment is one way also of not forgetting or learning, and also moving forward. Sa atin is that, okay, let's move forward. Pero pabayaan natin We never learn. Then we keep on repeating the same embarrassing moments. We never learn.
Well, the biggest head that should roll cannot be touched.
Yeah. Yes.
Which one's that?
Uno.
Oh. Okay.
So just, no pun intended, the trunk is the biggest head is the biggest trunk also.
George, so defining personalities for 2000.
I guess that if we look at what comes out in the media, really the biggest two personalities are Noynoy and Pacquiao. Pacquiao is different in this case because unlike a lot of previous idols, this guy really works for it, and we know he really works hard. No, but what everybody talks about them already. So maybe what I can say is this year there's so many changes, and maybe what we should look at is the Filipino as a personality in itself. What's our role here in Asia, and what's our role in the world? And the world the last 2 years the events are so globalized that sometimes there's a tendency to feel that we don't have a personality in all these events. We have to spend some time defining what the Filipino and the nation can do as regards all these financial events, political events that are all moving in sync now, whether it's Europe, US, China. We have to know what we're looking for.
Okay, we're going to end now. So, Malu?
Defining again?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Noy and Pacquiao, Noy simply because he embodied our hopes and wishes that we felt a generation ago with the mother. Noy would never have been a candidate had it not been for the death and the rekindling in us of what the longing we had then for the leadership that we wanted. So siguro tama si Rufy, may integridad, honest, yung decency. But beyond that, getting the past resolved, filing cases. I mean, if the Truth Commission will not fly, let's start filing cases. Let's file cases with Comelec. This Lintang Bidol is still here. The former commissioner. Let's do. I mean, there are several ways of trying to put closure to things.
The most serious subversion of the political will. Remember in 2004?
Yes.
Haven't even done with that. God should.
And again, defining moment, the Filipinos, because we're still too kind as a race to our leaders. I mean, parang, sige, pagbigyan muna natin, subukan muna natin. Pagdating ng Enero, bagong taon, bagong simula na naman yan. And then we wait again, 1 year muna. We always try to hold on to the belief that we will find that leader someday. Not knowing that actually the leader is in us.
Yes.
You know, the way we choose our leaders, the way we choose politicians, the way we appreciate the jurists. Talagang collective soul ng Pilipino. Yun nga lang, the identity has still to be
defined. Okay. Well, I'll have to say thank you to you. Of course, we still have 1 more hour, but thank you, Rufy, Direct Manny, Ma'am Edna, Ace, Polos, Berhel, George, Maldu, and Inday. Keep talking because I'm going to have to say goodbye to our viewers. Keep talking, keep eating, and have fun there.
Continue eating.
Good friends, good food, good music, good talk. All these that make a Filipino Christmas on Strictly Politics continues next Tuesday with our very same set of guests. This is a Strictly Politics Christmas special, Vox Populi 2010 AD. See you next Tuesday. Merry Christmas, everybody.